welcome back. You know what time it is. It's makeup time. I've been wearing makeup so much recently, but it's kind of the only thing that keeps me occupied when I'm one in lockdown and two sick. Sometimes I just feel like too sick to even do it, but I'm so bored right now, so I'm just gonna do it. And everyone's been asking for like an in-depth makeup tutorial. I don't really know if this will be a makeup tutorial. I'll probably even forget to mention what I'm using, but I thought I'd just do this rather than like a TikTok get ready with me. I feel like, I don't know, I'm just not a big fan of TikTok ones. They're just kind of annoying and I just end up getting slammed for my eyebrows, so I thought YouTube was just the place to come. My tan is kind of chat, like it's kind of gross, but it's okay. I'm on like my 4th day of my tan, and look at that tan on my hairline. Oh my god, on my hair. Okay, sorry, I'm all over the place. But yeah, we're just gonna get straight into it. My hair is kind of annoying me. Maybe I'll put these sunnies on to hold it back, but I think that just looks so dumb. Like that looks like I'm going to the beach. Maybe I'll just tie my hair back. We'll do that. Make me look like an egg. It is quite windy today, so if the audio is bad, that must just be that. Might move you a bit closer. It's very up close and personal. Once again, I am using my phone because I don't have a camera, because I'm poor. So, ooh, it's the phone today. Also, so usually I would start with moisturizer, but I've just run out of this huge tub of body yogurt. Like I'm out. Like I might be able to get like the tiniest bit. So I'm just gonna try and get whatever I can out of this. But I mean, if you watch my TikTok makeup, you already know my TikTok makeup like videos. You already know what I use. So this will probably be boring for you. Look at my hands. Probably be boring for you, but yeah, I do usually use. Honestly, no, I don't usually use this. I just use whatever moisturizer I can find. But there is a really good one from Nivea, but I don't really want to leave the house just to get moisturizer because it's COVID. So I might order it online, but I literally just walked around the whole house trying to find any moisturizer to use. And I found this body butter oil. And I feel like it's going to be really bad for my skin. But maybe we can, oh no, this is like an oil. I mean, it does say oil, but maybe we can, oh, this is like an actual oil, like a serum. Okay. I do have really dry skin though, so maybe that'll be fine. It's alright, I guess we just won't have to do moisturizer, which is actually going to pain me a lot. So usually I would just use any moisturizer, but I guess we're just not going to today. Oh, now my face feels sticky and gross from that oil. It's kind of going to be really hard to not use my phone as a mirror, but I feel like that's stupid because I'm going to be like, oh, it looks so good. I'm going to look at an actual mirror and be like, I look like shit. So I'm just going to use a mirror as well, but I'll try and look in the camera as well. So I'm going to start with my brows as always. I do use hairspray. I used to use soap, but one day I just didn't have it at a friend's place and she gave me hairspray and it's kind of worked better because my brows are really thick. So they do need something that's actually going to hold them, whereas I feel like the soap didn't, and it just made my brows like white. I don't know, I just wasn't a fan, so I do use hairspray. And it does kind of make your face feel a bit gross, but you do get used to it. And I've heard a lot of people have like allergic reactions to the soap, so maybe if you have that, use the use hairspray. But I just brush them up like so, just to lift my face up. Like look how different my face looks already. I mean, it doesn't necessarily look better, it just looks more lifted, and I feel like when you have a full face of makeup on, it kind of matches out. Like I wouldn't go out the house like this right now, but when you do have like a full face on, I just feel like it matches it more. Now I'm just gonna go on with a little eyebrow brush. I don't really have like a good eyebrow product. I just use this palette, which if you've watched my YouTube for years now, this is the first makeup palette I ever bought myself. I think it was like $89, and I thought I was the bougiest person ever, and I still have it. And it's only that color that's run out. These ones are still going. And these ones I barely even use, but I just take the brown shade and I usually mix it with a bit of yogurt to make like a pomade, but I mean, not yogurt, moisturizer, like the body yogurt, but I don't have that, so we're just going to go in with the powder, and it's going to be, yeah, it's going to be really dark because the moisturizer also like lightens it a bit. Oh my god. So I'm just going to keep creating that line underneath and filling them in. Okay, so the brows are almost done, looking insane. I really need to cut them. Like I don't mind the whole like hairspray look, but when they're this thick, it's just, and this like tall, like thick, like why are they so big? So I really need to cut them, but I need to go get some eyebrow scissors because I'm not willing to do that with just normal scissors. but I'm mixing two concealers. The Born This Way concealer from Too Faced, but I'm running out. It's so good. But I just use this for like the color, but then I mainly mix it with the e.l.f. concealer, but the e.l.f. one's too light, and also I don't really like the e.l.f. one. It's like super thick. So I mix those two and then carve my brows out. So I just take it under my brow and kind of carve it out. This kind of makes them look a bit more normal, because I kind of make them a bit thinner, but not really. They're still pretty extreme. Now I'm going in with my Laura Mercier powder, and I'm just gonna set that. This is the best powder in the world. Like, if you don't know what translucent powder to get, it shouldn't even be an option. Like, it should just be this, and you literally need the tiniest bit, and it lasts forever. I've had it for so long, like a few months now, and it's nowhere near its end. Watch it literally run out now, but yeah. So I use that to set. Also just like run it through my eyebrows too, in hopes that they're gonna be a bit lighter, which will never happen. Okay, now I'm just gonna take some tape. You can pretty much use any tape, and I'm just gonna put this as under my eye, and you kind of just want to get the line you want. I don't really like my line too high up. I feel like that's just ugly, so I do kind of do quite like a low line, just because that's what I prefer. Now I'm just gonna take Raw Sienna and Burnt Orange from that Modern Renaissance palette and just put it in my crease. You don't really have to be like too certain with this. You're kind of just putting it pretty much everywhere besides like the lid, and you don't really want it in the inner corner too much. It's mainly just the outside. But these shades will kind of like disappear by the end, but without it, it looks bad, even though you can't really see it. I don't know if it's just like placebo effect, but this is like a really important step for me. Now I'm just gonna take the Orgy palette by Jeffree Star, but mainly like I don't really think I need to tell you what shades I'm doing, because you're literally just building up brown shades and taking it from the tape up. But it is kind of hard to do because you got to go super slow, otherwise it'll look bad, and you got to really blend. Like, I sit here blending for ages. So I got some stuff sent to me from White Fox, which was the best experience of my freaking life. I was fangirling so hard. So if you guys want a YouTube haul of that, can you just let me know, and I can probably do like a Shein haul as well, because I got some Shein stuff. But I don't know whether it's worth like filming a whole haul when you can pretty much just go to my TikTok and see the items. So if you do want like a Shein or a White Fox haul, can you please just let me know, because I just want to know, rather than like spending all that time and then no one's gonna watch it and everyone's gonna be like, dude, that's all already on your TikTok. So just let me know if you want those hauls and I'll make them. But like, I don't really have that much White Fox stuff. It's only a little bit, so it wouldn't really be a long video. But I know hauls are helpful if you guys are thinking of like buying those items, because obviously I can talk more in depth about it. And then every now and then I kind of just want to take a big fluffy brush that I use for the orange and just keep blending that all out, because you want it to look pretty like faded. You don't really want any blocky colors, which is kind of hard to do. Now I'm just going to take like this super like thin brush with the black, because black is kind of scary and you don't really want too much. That's the whole part of this look, is like it's not too black and smoky, it's more brown, but without the black it kind of looks not as dramatic. So I do like to just smoke some black like on my lash line. Also, people have been asking me to do daily vlogs, but I feel like that's just so boring, considering I'm doing online school all day, well, as much as I can, and we're in lockdown. Like, I just don't see how that would be interesting. Like, I'm happy to, but it would literally just be, hi, I'm eating, hi, I just had English, hi, I'm going to bed. Like, I don't see how that would be interesting. Like, I'll definitely do them later once we're out of lockdown and, you know, I kind of get an interesting life back. But for now, it's just going to be the same stuff. It's just going to be like opening packages, because I'm addicted to online shopping, and like, oh, here's my Coles grocery deliveries. Like, it's not going to be interesting, I don't feel like. So once again, if you do want that, just pop a little comment, but I don't really see me doing that anytime soon. I do like to take this Maybelline Master Precise All Day, what is this, like a liquid liner, and just line my lid, line my, what is this called? Lash line. Then I just take like a thick sort of brush and like a really light white shade, and just put that like in the front part of my lid, just to like see, it just opens my eye up more, because I do have small eyes and like quite hooded lids, so I can't really do much with my eyes, which is why I'm always doing the same makeup. If anyone knows any good like looks for the hooded eyes, I mean, they're not too hooded, but it's just like I can't do like cut creases or like gems and stuff, but I feel like that white just like really opens it up. But it is quite powdery, so it kind of ends up just like disappearing. Now it is time for foundation. I might actually mix two, which I don't usually do. I usually just use like the NARS 24 hour or whatever it's called, like the long stay one in like the square bottle. But I might mix it with some Maybelline because it's super orange, and the Maybelline one is as well, but I feel like, I don't know, the NARS one's like really dark, like it's quite bad. And I'm just gonna put that on my face. I tried to mix it to make it lighter, but it didn't really work, so we're just gonna have to still be an Oompa Loompa. So I just used some like crappy old sports girl brush to blend this in. I've had this for like bloody 5 years now. Look how dark that is. It's kind of better after I've mixed it. It was super worse. Super worse? It was much worse. Okay, so I've just went and washed, oh my god, my voice. I just went and washed my beauty blender. I do just try and like rinse it every time I use it, just because otherwise it's like tiny and crusty. And when you wash it, it kind of gets bigger and fluffier. There is hair on my face. That's the most annoying feeling ever. But next we're gonna try and make this look a little bit, well actually we're gonna make it look darker first with some cream. Look how, oh my god, okay. So I use Nair hair removal like cream on my upper lip. But then like for the next like 4 days after I've like used it, nothing sticks there. Like look at that. You can literally see the lines. Oh my god. I can just pack it on and it just won't stick. So if anyone has solutions of what else to use, because I'm not shaving my upper lip, because been there, done that, and that's the worst thing ever. Because you get all these shaving bumps on your top lip, so I don't know what to do. And I really need help. I mean, it's like 17-year-old cream. It's probably so off, but still, I feel like that's just the cream, not how old it is. Okay, next up is cream contour. I actually just use a really dark concealer. This is the LA Girl Pro Concealer in Toast. And you literally need the tiniest bit, like the smallest bit you've ever seen in your life. And you're just gonna slowly build it up. This is also like years old, so it's super dry and like hard to blend. Like it's not creamy at all, like it's super freaking hard to blend. And then I just take this cream, oh that's a mole. I just take this cream concealer on this little brush and contour my nose, but once again you just need like the tiniest bit. And I kind of just create the shape I want, and then really quickly I just go in and blend that out, because once again this stuff's super hard to use and dries really quickly. Okay, it's finally time for concealer, the part which I love to do the most because it gets rid of the orange. So I'm just going to take this Born This Way concealer and conceal in like these two spots under my eyes and around my mouth, because I get really bad like discoloration there from that freaking hair removal stuff. It makes my makeup so muddy around there. So these are the main areas where I conceal. I think I kind of need to get a different foundation, because this one I feel like is meant for dry skin, because it looks like crusty and dusty and busty on my skin. And I'm assuming that's just because it's for the wrong skin type. So I'm just blending this out. Why can I not speak today? Oh, I'm so excited for Love Island tonight. Oh my lord. I'm up to like Casa Amor. If you're not in Australia, please do not spoil. Because you guys are like, I swear, people in the UK and like America are like 6 episodes ahead. Like I thought they were only 1 ahead, but they're talking about like the girls already coming back from Casa Amor, and I'm up to the episode where they just left. So please don't spoil, but I'm on the second like Casa Amor episode. Like the one last night is like the boys and girls just left. Like the boys just left. So I'm so excited, but I keep seeing all these freaking spoilers, and I won't say it because in case no one else has like seen the spoilers. Finally got the hair off my nose. Yeah, I keep seeing these spoilers and it's so annoying. But the way the boys are acting in Casa Amor is just really not sitting well with me. And like my favorite couple's Millie and Liam, and I'm just so scared of what's gonna happen with that. But I'm just gonna go in and set around my smile lines, because I get really bad, or like around my mouth, because I get really bad smile lines. So that's just like the first place I like to set. Then obviously straight into the under eye, and I just press it in before I crease. I don't really bake. I don't really feel like I need to. I do if I'm like going out, like if I'm going to a party or I'm like going out for dinner or something, I will bake. But considering I'm literally just doing this to sit in my house, I feel like baking is only necessary for like the duration of the makeup, like you're trying to make the makeup last. So like, how much better does my makeup look already with concealer and powder? Like what I actually do look alright when I don't look like an Oompa Loompa. So I'm just going in with bronzer. This is just the Too Faced, I think it's like just the Chocolate Soleil, I think it's called, but it's like the new version of it. I kind of like the old version more. I guess they just like made a new formula, but I don't know. It's not really my favorite, but it is pretty damn good. And I just go where I put the cream, concealer, contour, whatever it was. But I'm not really too precise with this because that's what the whole point of the contouring is. This is more just like bronzing and putting it everywhere. I do like a really bronze look, as you can tell by the 14 too dark foundation shades. And then I'm gonna go in and contour my nose just with that same brush I used before, just with this bronzer. Okay, now it's time for blush. Gonna get my blush brush if I can find it, and I'm just gonna take the blush in this like Becca palette. Not really like a huge blush person. I don't really know much about them, so I just use this because it happens to be in front of me, but it's actually really nice and I use it all the time and I do love it, but I don't really like to do too much. In saying that, I did just put a lot on it. I just like to put it on my nose as well. I feel like that's cute. A bit on the chin. Just going in with the same colors that I used on my lid and just putting them under my my lower lash line. I'm just going to join it to like the two wings that we kind of created before. Okay, now I'm going to curl my lashes and put some mascara on. Oh wait, no, I'm going to do my inner wing first. I'm just going to take this Maybelline liquid liner again and do my inner wing. I'm not going to talk during this because it's so stressful. Okay, I think they're done. I'm just going to try and make them look a bit more even. Now I'm going to curl my lashes and do mascara. I always get so scared I'm going to pull every single lash out when I do this. Then I'm just going to take this Maybelline Lash Sensational Mascara. It's kind of running out and going a bit weird and clumpy because I've used it so much, and my lashes are so short and dead at the moment. So if you know any good products that actually make them grow and aren't a scam, please let me know. Or even just like stuff I can use around the house, like certain oils and stuff. Now I'm just going to take my Becca palette, which is so smashed, but the highlighter's too good to have it just thrown out, so I just take the highlighter and put it on. Because it's smashed, it's kind of hard to use because it goes chunky and streaky, so I do really have to blend it a lot. Time for lip liner. Everyone asks me where my lip liner's from. It's LA Girl lip liner in the shade Natural Cream. I think it's GP538 and it says Natural Cream, but I don't know if it's just like the style of the lip liner or the actual shade, so can't really help you, but that's all it says. And then I just like overline my lips quite a lot because I don't really have a top lip. Then because I don't really like using lipstick, I just kind of put a little bit of the lip liner on my lips and then just like smudge it out. And I think that's the whole thing done. I mean, when I cover my shoulders with my hair, you can't really tell how orange it is unless I like put my arms up, but I'm also orange on my arms, so. But yeah, that is the whole look done. She's a bit rough, but I'm sick, so just give me a break. And I'm just really can't be bothered to put that much effort into anything recently. But yeah, that's it, finished. If you have any certain videos you want me to film, please let me know, because kind of just not motivated to film any YouTube right now because like TikTok's just so much easier because it's just shorter videos and I'm just lazy. But yeah, let me know what you want to see. Comment down below if you have any questions of any products. I don't really know if I mentioned everything, but yeah, I might go get some pickies. But yeah, thank you for watching.